Hey guys, welcome back to Hope with Jonathan. This is Jonathan Trailer, and I'm in the house. And due to unfortunate circumstances, my guest, Christopher Blackwell, is not going to be able to make it tonight on the show with Hope with Jonathan. And I just decided to go ahead and come on live and kind of talk with you guys about some things that are going on with Hope with Jonathan. Just some great things. First of all, I wanted to thank you guys publicly, and let you know how much I really appreciate all the love and support and the feedback, and you guys sharing. And you guys interacting and commenting. I mean, we've had some great shows. Just today's Friday, but I've had a couple of shows. I had a podcast on Wednesday that I did with Unified, that I told my story. Shout out there to Unified. That podcast will be released next week, which is was a great opportunity for me to tell my story about kidney disease, kidney failure, transplant. I talked about dialysis, home hemodialysis. So yeah, I mean, I just really appreciate all the feedback, all the love, all the support. We've had some great interviews. Like I said, a kidney for Alex Barros Jr. was an amazing interview. Also, Thelma Needs a Kidney. Thelma Warner, she actually ended up on another show, Save 1,000 Lives, which was a great opportunity for her. So these shows are coming along. I've got some other shows next week scheduled. TJ Needs a Kidney, and then also I'm going to be going live with one other kidney transplant patient. We're going to advocate for Chris Ann Hernandez. That's going to be an amazing show. Hopefully, Jeff Brown will be able to pop on as well on some of these. Of course, he lives in Abu Dhabi, so he's 9 hours ahead. So it's it's kind of conflicting schedules sometimes to get Jeff on. But Jeff is so he's really dedicated, and I appreciate Jeff. Shout out to Jeff Brown. Guys, I just wanted to let you know, again, publicly, I just really appreciate all the love and support. We're going to be doing some more interviews. Shout out to Kent Bressler and kidneysolutions.org. They have a lot of patients that are listed with them currently. And Kent, as you know, was my personal advocate and mentor, and he still is. And he's a great mentor, great advocate, and he's got a lot of different patients on there, and a lot of people that you need to look at, kidneysolutions.org, and try to share for them. Try to share for kidneysolutions.org. Like I said, he's got a lot of patients, but I'm going to be doing some interviews with a couple of their patients as well. So we got a lot of exciting things coming up. I'm fixing to update the podcast. The Hope with Jonathan podcast, going to be releasing some episodes on the Hope with Jonathan podcast. We got somebody commenting on there. Hi there. Hey, yes, I do speak to living donors. Oh, well, thank you. I really appreciate that. She says, God bless you for what you're doing. Yeah, I really appreciate that. That means a lot. That really does. And yes, I do speak with living donors. Tonight I was going to have a transplant patient on that had been transplanted, and it was basically just going to be a success story of transplant. And I just recently had transplanted August the 11th. So guys, I just want to let you know a little bit about me. Background on me is I'm a recent kidney transplant patient. August the 11th of 2020, I was transplanted in San Antonio, Texas, at Methodist Specialty and Transplant. And November the 11th, I will be 90 days post-transplanted. So I'm new to kidney transplant. And I was on dialysis for about 13, 14 months, about 10 months in center and about 3 or 4 on home hemodialysis before I was transplanted. And I basically, woke up in the ICU about 30 minutes from death. And, I did everything backwards according to all the doctors. Everybody was, some doctors had told me about, that I was in like stage 3 kidney disease. But, I ignored the signs, I ignored the symptoms, and ended up, about a year and a half later, rushed to the emergency room with all kind of symptoms. I couldn't breathe. I was swollen with fluid. My legs were so swollen I couldn't put shoes on. I was struggling to breathe. Everything had a horrible taste. I actually had like a rash on my tongue from all the toxins that were coming out. My eyesight started really bothering me. I couldn't see properly. I couldn't hold down food. I was very lethargic and sleepy. I was sleeping a lot. I had a lot of different symptoms right before, and ended up in the emergency room here in my local hospital that doesn't currently have a dialysis ward. And I did not know that I was in kidney failure. I thought I was fighting the flu. And so when I showed up at the emergency room and they finally got the blood work, they had to stick me on a helicopter and stat flight me to San Antonio, Texas. I got to San Antonio. Long story short, my heart was in an arrhythmia. They had to shock me to bring me back. I ended up waking up in the ICU about 3 days later. It was an amazing, extraordinary circumstances that happened to me. And that's one of the reasons why I do this show. Is one of the reasons why I try to get the word out about getting yourself checked out for kidney disease. Definitely if you're a type 2 diabetic and hypertensive, I would definitely keep a watch on both of those and definitely get those treated. Definitely go get your annual checkups, even 6 months checkups for sure. I would even go as far as a 90-day checkup. And the reason being is kidney disease, it moves rapidly. So, sometimes before people find out, they're already at like stage 3 when they find out they're got kidney disease. And, I was told the same thing. And with like a year and a couple of months, I was in straight kidney failure, being rushed to the hospital because of all of the, all of the toxins and everything that was going on and all the stuff that had built up into my body, all the fluid, all the toxins had taken over my body. And, it was basically shutting me down, and I had no idea. I had no clue. I had no background with kidney disease. I had no background with kidney failure. I had really no education on it. And I learned everything the hard way with it. And, and I'm still growing and learning with it, but I've learned quite a bit over the last course of a year and a half. And, I decided to educate myself with looking up things and doing due diligence and researching about kidney disease and type 2 diabetes and hypertension, how they all kind of play with go hand in hand. And you really got to get your levels right when you're dealing with type 2 diabetes and hypertension. There's many different other ways that you can end up in kidney failure with polycystic kidney disease, lupus, FSGS, kidney cancer. I mean, there's all kind of different ways that you can end up on dialysis. But right now, the top 2 leading causes right now of kidney disease is type 2 diabetes and hypertension. So if you get the opportunity and you're seeing some symptoms, you definitely need to make way to a doctor and get checked out. Don't become a statistic and wait for something bad to happen to you. Don't put it off for another day. Get out there and be proactive about it. And like my man Jason says, we're gonna be proactive, and we're gonna be intentional. He calls it. We're gonna be intentional and go handle it. And stay on top of it. Guys, I want to tell you, sickle cell anemia as well. You're right. Yeah, that's another thing that can cause it. But there's so many different ways. It's kidney disease right now is like really running rapid. A lot of people are walking around with it that don't even know they have it. Statistics show that there's about I think 3,000 added a month on the transplant list every month. And there's so many people. 33%. The NKF talks about that. Are you in the 33%? You need to find out about these things. You don't need to wait. You need to go to a doctor, get checked out, let them do blood work. The blood work will tell them everything that they need to know, whether your kidney function, your creatinine levels, your bun, all those things go hand in hand with your kidney function, your GFR, glomerular filtration rate. All these type of things are need to be checked out for sure. So if you're having any symptoms such as urinary tract infections, that are common, blood in your urine, foamy urine, if you're tired and fatigued all the time, you're not sleeping well, you can't hold down, food, you have a metallic taste in your mouth, things like that, like food just doesn't taste the same anymore. Maybe you're having trouble, seeing. Your eyes will start messing with you. These are all symptoms and signs of kidney disease. So definitely go get checked out. But guys, again, I really appreciate all the support. I really appreciate everybody coming on. My guest wasn't able to make it on here tonight. Unfortunately, things happen, circumstances happen, and he wasn't able to make it, and that's fine. We're going to reschedule him. But guys, I tell you what, I'm probably gonna, after I get off here, I'm gonna start a watch party. I'm gonna try to start over Alex's show. That was a great show. Alex Barros Jr., who's in Louisville, Kentucky, needs a kidney. A couple of days before that, I did Thelma. Thelma needs a kidney. Thelma Warner from Atlanta, Georgia, and we interviewed her. And it's been a very successful week. So I'm not upset at all that there's not going to be a show tonight to advocate or to talk about anybody or let somebody tell their story. Like I said, we'll reschedule with Chris and get him back on Hope. And but man, these last couple of shows have been really inspiring, and we've had some great things. We got some great things coming up with Hope with Jonathan. I'm going to be releasing some more podcasts. I've got a personal podcast again that was done with Unified that'll be out this week. And you too. God bless. And I'm going to be continuing to interview people. Like I said, with kidneysolutions.org, I'm going to have some interviews coming up with some of Kent Bressler's kidneysolutions.org patients that are listed with kidneysolutions.org. And then also I'm going to be, continuing to interview and do the Hope with Jonathan. I've got a couple of interviews scheduled for next week. And, it's amazing. I'm going to bring my mom on. My mom is going to be on the show as well. I've got to schedule her. But in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to bring her on, and she's going to, tell her side of how kidney disease affected, her through me. Because, she's seen it all happen the night that, I went into the hospital and was stat flighted in a helicopter. And she traveled to San Antonio, and she's seen me battle through kidney disease. And my mom, you can look her up on Facebook, is Vicky Love. She's a very inspiring person. She's a prayer warrior, and she's one of the reasons why that I'm here today and why I'm sitting here right now talking to you. My mom's a strong individual. She raised me. And she raised me and my sister who is hearing impaired. Shout out to Jamie out there. I love you, Jamie. And my mom is an inspiring person, so I want to bring her on Hope with Jonathan, because this show is about hope. And I feel like with some of these people that I can bring on, if they have a story of hope, I want to bring them on. And my mom definitely has a story of hope and overcoming. So I'm going to be bringing her on soon. Like I said, we got some great things in store for Hope with Jonathan. Hope with Jonathan is just, yeah, it keeps growing. It keeps it's and I do this from the bottom of my heart. I do this to give back. I do this to try to get the word out about kidney disease. I do this to try to advocate for living donors, for those that are on the waiting list. And I've been where some of these patients are on dialysis, and I've been through the side of, the worst side of kidney failure, because I was like 30 minutes from death. So I've seen the dark side of kidney disease, and I know what it's like to suffer with kidney disease. Although everybody's story is different. I wasn't on dialysis 5-10 years. And I want to say a special shout out to all the warriors out there that watch and that are still surviving on dialysis. And maybe you're on the list, or maybe you just never have been able to get a transplant. God bless you. You guys are known as the true kidney warriors to me, and you're always in my heart and in my mind, and I'm always praying for you and believing for you. But I want to let you guys know, I really, really appreciate all the support. Jeff Brown has been a big supporter of mine as well. Like I said, Kent Bressler with KidneySolutions.org. I can't thank him enough. He's a mentor. Let's just face it, he's more like a father figure to me. Uncle Jim Myers. Shout out to Uncle Jim, man. He's an inspired, great advocate for kidney disease. I can't say enough about Uncle Jim. He's a great supporter of mine as well. Shout out to Jason Nunez. Man, I'm happy for you, brother. You got that new position, and man, you've progressed and came so far, brother. I really appreciate you. Jared Brown with Warriors Quest, brother. I want to say, you motivate me and you inspire me, and the same with Steve Belcher. You guys, I watch you guys, watch what you do, and you guys are inspiring. And so, everybody, Sisters with Kidney Disease, Lisa Baxter Show, Save 1,000 Lives, Don Kakowski, Donna Tassat. There's just so many of you right now that I want to thank. There's a Kim Robinson I see a lot. Ray Needs a Kidney. Lori Rodriguez. Ray Needs a Kidney. That was another show I did a couple of weeks ago. We did a 3-part where me, Jeff, and Lori and Ray got on, and we talked about Ray needing a kidney and advocating for him. So we've done some amazing shows, and they've been awesome. Each one of these stories, everybody's story is unique and different. So I've noticed in the more shows we do, everybody's stories is, everybody's got a completely different story, but each one have the common theme of kidney disease, right? And kidney failure. And maybe you've been on the show and you've been transplanted, or maybe they've been on the show and they need a kidney. But that's pretty much the common theme of Hope with Jonathan. I started Hope with Jonathan basically because of my personal experience with kidney disease. And I started this with the mindset that if I could just help one person, then I feel like I've done something great, right? And that's in my heart. That's my heart. I feel like if I can just reach one person and help them, then I feel like I've accomplished something. But really in my mind and in my heart, I want to help as many as I can. But if I can just reach one at a time, and help somebody out, that's my goal. Hope stands for helping others extend, or helping other people extend. And when I say extend, I'm meaning extend their life. So, helping other people extend their life is what hope is to me, and that's one of the reasons why I call the show Hope with Jonathan. It's something deep down in my heart right now that I really, really, really am focused on. I love doing these live interviews. I really think that it's just been a godsend to me, and kept me going while I've been recuperating from transplant. Um, I remember my first podcast with Kent Bressler is just months ago. But that kind of started things, and then the next thing I knew, I was on the show with Kidney Stories 2 with Uncle Jim Myers. Shout out to Uncle Jim. He brought me on the show, and I did an interview with him, and then I think I came back and did a show either with Jared on Warriors Quest, and then I had a show with Steve Belcher on World Kidney News. And then I came back after I had transplant and did another show with Jared, and that was the after post transplant show. And I did that one with Tay Beasley, and anybody out there that knows him, he's a real he's a great dude. But yeah, so shout out to the Urban Health Outreach Media. I can't thank you enough, because you guys brought me on and you helped me get the word out, get the story out. And I've been educated through watching a lot of your episodes, so I got to give a shout out to them as well. God bless y'all. God bless you for everything that you do, Steve, and your whole camp. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate everything that you do. And I'm right there in your corner, supporting you guys. So again, I want to thank everybody for all their support. I appreciate y'all. This show is not going to last much longer. I'm going to go ahead and cut off here. But again, I just wanted to come on. We will reschedule Christopher Blackwell. Look out for us Sunday night. I'm going to be on the Lisa Baxter show, and I'm very excited about that. Shout out to Lisa Baxter. She lives in New York, and I'm going to be on her show, I believe 7 Central, 8 Eastern time, and that will be on the Urban Network. And I'm really, really, really excited about that. I'm hyped about that. So Lisa has become a good buddy to me. We comment on the shows and we talk. So it's been really, really cool to converse with Lisa. And you take care. God bless. And I appreciate everybody watching. And again, check me out on Lisa Baxter show. Like I said, I got a podcast coming out with Unified regarding my personal story. I'll be sharing that. And like I said, we're going to reschedule Chris. And I've got some excellent interviews coming up next week with Hope with Jonathan. You guys stay tuned as I bring on these next, couple of guests. I want you guys to really focus on, hitting that share button. The importance of interaction with Facebook and social media. The main thing about social media is interaction, right? So the more that you guys comment, the more you guys, post, the more you guys share, the better, right? And what it does is it causes a reaction, okay? And it causes with the algorithm of way Facebook works and way social media works, when you comment, then it engages more comments, more people to come and comment, okay? And especially when they see a post that has comments on it, or a lot of likes, or a lot of shares. That type of engagement helps get the word out, okay? And especially when somebody's trying to share their story, it's definitely great to share it. Start a watch party. It's real easy to do. All you're doing is just clicking on it, starting a watch party, and just sharing it. And it's just the right thing to do. And you guys get engaged, stay engaged with me when I'm doing these interviews. I really, really appreciate it. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that each time I'm streaming, I'm now on YouTube, and I'm swapping back and forth. I'm doing Periscope, which is Twitter streaming, and then I'm also doing Twitch. So I can stream to 3 different platforms right now. So those are the platforms that I'm using: Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and then I'll alternate between Periscope and Twitch, and I'll put videos on there as well. But it's an amazing. Social media is a great tool. It helps get the word out. It helps to spread the message, and it's instantaneously. So you can get the word out very quickly. And again, guys, I really appreciate you coming in tonight, viewing this video. I just basically wanted to come on live, let you guys know a little bit about kidney disease, let you guys know a little bit about my story, let you guys, give you guys some feedback on all my shout outs, and giving respect, and letting you guys know how much I appreciate you. I love you. And you're continuously, in my prayers, in my thoughts and prayers. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the feedback, and all my new friends. And you guys have been such a blessing to me. You don't even know how much of a blessing you guys are to me. I can't really express in words, because words won't pay justice. It just doesn't give justice. Okay. But I want you to know that the feeling is mutual. I love you guys, and I respect you guys. And if you ever need anything, shout out, just holler out to me. You can message me. You can find me at Jonathan Traylor, or you can find me at Hope Give the Gift of Life. And I want to let everybody know why I don't call the Hope page my Hope that I stream from, Hope Give the Gift of Life. The reason why I don't call it Hope with Jonathan is because I just want to keep that message out there about giving the gift of life. And that's really what the show's about, is advocating for living organ donation. Okay. And so, when somebody comes on the show, that's what we're doing. We're either they're talking about a transplant story, or they're talking about needing a kidney. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to spread the word about, and advocate about becoming a living donor, and for a living donor to step forth and come forward and donate a kidney to someone, which is an amazing act. And that's one of the reasons why I call it Hope Give the Gift of Life, because it is a gift, and it's a gift of love. It's a gift of life. Okay. And by doing that, you're extending someone's life. You're going to get them off of dialysis, and you're going to help them extend their life. But like I said, guys, this has been another episode of Hope with Jonathan. Just a quick one. Wanted to come on, give you guys an update on things. Be keeping a lookout for these interviews coming next week. Again, I'll be on the Lisa Baxter Show Sunday. You guys go watch right now after I shut this down. Go watch Uncle Jim Myers. He's going to have a great interview tonight. Go watch him. Kidney Stories 2. Go check out his show. He's going to have, I believe, Edwin Drake, who's with the Why Not Foundation. So you guys go check that out. It's going to be an amazing show. Again, God bless y'all. Take care, and keep a lookout for us. Take care. I'm your special guest tonight.